Hey, welcome to A Fangirl's World, and this video is kind of a little slow down. It's just going to be me fangirling about my favorite TV show, Bob's Burgers. I've been wanting to make this video so long, so many times. I love Bob's Burgers. For anybody that knows me, knows I love Bob's Burgers and knows I'm very obsessed with it. I basically watch Bob's, no, not basically, I watch Bob's Burgers every night before I go to bed, and in my spare time, and when I'm on the bus. Okay, I watch it a lot. That's basically it. If you don't know what Bob's Burgers is, I don't know. It's a family show. Bob Belcher is the owner of Bob's Burgers, and he lives there with his wife, Linda Belcher, who is the wine mom. You guys heard of like vodka aunt and wine mom? Well, Linda is the wine mom. And their 3 children. Tina, who's the oldest, she is obsessed with butts and loves boys. I can relate to her because I love boys. Not really obsessed with butts. Second child is their son, Gene Belcher. They all have the last name Belcher. I'm not going to continue saying that. He is obsessed with fart noises and loves music. Does music. I love music. I don't know. I consider myself a mix of all 3 of the kids. The last tiny one, 9-year-old Louise, is the crazy one. Bob says this, gets this from Linda's side of the family, and Linda's like, oh, you don't think I know that? Oh yeah, I know that. Louise Belcher is the crazy little one. She's always fighting with people, has steam up her sleeve, and she's like, okay. And I love this show. I don't know what drew me into it. I just love it, and it's like, it's a family show, of course. The person who voices Bob Belcher is actually H. Jon Benjamin, who also voices Archer. And if you've seen Archer, you can I don't know, kind of similarities. But there was this one episode of Archer where they did a crossover into Bob's Burgers. You I don't know, when watching Archer and watching Bob's Burgers, I kind of forget it's the same man voicing both characters. And so when that crossover happened, it was just like what? I don't know. I don't even want to think of the crossover. It was scary. To me, it was scary because it's just like, what? What? The person who voices Louise, who is my favorite character, by the way, is Kristen Schakel. And if you guys haven't heard me talk about her, she's in my one video, My Love for Beverly Falls, I believe the video is called. I don't know. I'll post that at the end. I don't know. Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is crazy. Hello. I think my love for puns grew even more because of Bob's Burgers. Every episode he writes a burger of the day, and one episode I recall the most, I believe it's season 1, episode 2, maybe 3. It's the Rest in Peas burgers. Comes with snap peas and carrots. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much, but there is a Tumblr post somewhere, I gotta find it, of all the burgers of the day specials, and it's the best. I actually drew Bob's Burger, not drew Bob's Burgers, I actually drew Bob in one of the burgers of the day for my dad on Father's Day. I got him a card, and on the card I drew Bob, and then a burger of the day, and a stupid pun that goes with it. Of course I did, because I love puns. Who doesn't? So season 7 came out a while ago. They didn't just post their Christmas episode. The Christmas episode has been out. Season 7 right now, I'm kind of, mind you, I love the show, but season 7 I'm kind of on the fence. It started great. It's Louise gets sick and she goes, has that sick dream. They as every show, cartoon show, they allude to another movie or show or something. It's like allusion where you post in a book another scripture. I'm sorry. Scripture. They reenacted Breakfast Club. They reenacted The Shining. That was the very 3rd or 2nd episode. See, I get them all mixed up because I watch it too many times. But season 7 so far is good. I don't know, one episode, you know how their Thanksgiving episodes are always like the greatest, they're the best. This Thanksgiving episode, I wasn't really feeling it. It was, I don't know, it just didn't like hit. They didn't touch on it as much as they did the other Thanksgiving episodes, along with the episode before that, because I know they aired 2 episodes that night. One was the Thanksgiving episode, and the other one was an episode where Louise and Jean are being chased by Logan, who's Louise's arch enemy, by the way. And Linda and Bob get high in that episode, and I love that episode because Linda high is basically Linda times 3. It's weird. But I didn't really enjoy that episode because the way Louise, if you watch the episode, you know she's badass and whatnot. She's not really badass, but she's like a 9-year-old kid that likes to get into schemes and like torment Logan and all that stuff. And their relationship is like to go back and forth and torment each other. But for some reason, this episode she gets scared of Logan because he wants to give her like some headlock thing that involves like putting her head in his armpit. And Jean actually steps up. I don't know, I kind of felt like that diluted her character. Maybe it was like a character growth to see like, yo, Louise is actually a kid, so she, you know, like character growth, she's actually a kid, though she torments this kid, doing something like this actually does scare her. And I can see how they want us to like get that if that was the message, but I don't know, I didn't enjoy it. Going towards Tina, the character, the older sister, I love Tina Belcher. She is hilarious in her own way, and she obsessed over Jimmy Jr., who is their like across the street rival. Jimmy Jr.'s pizzeria across the street. Jimmy Pesto, his last name isn't really Pesto, but Jimmy Pesto is Bob Belcher's arch nemesis. Like, they go back and forth, banter. And then Jimmy Jr. is Jimmy Pesto's son, who Tina likes. Tina, no. Okay, Jimmy Jr., I don't know, from all the episodes I've seen with Jimmy Jr. and Tina, a little bit like some that doesn't, it's clear that Jimmy Jr. doesn't like her, and it gets me angry because it's like, Tina, you deserve better. Go with Zeke. Zeke seems to have more, like, love for her than Jimmy Jr. does. And I'm like, I ship Tina and Zeke more than I ship Jimmy Jr. and Tina. Because Jimmy Jr. does not deserve her. Okay, he does not. I don't know what's happening. I think that just opened behind me. There are tons of characters in the show, and you come across lovable characters too. You get Teddy, who talks a lot, and I don't want to like drag on about this because I just love it, you know. But you get Teddy, who talks a lot. You get Mort, who is the next door mortician. That's kind of funny, Mort the mortician. Like, I don't even know. Teddy is a handyman or a mechanic. I don't even know what he does. He like fixes stuff. He's a handyman. Teddy the handyman. I don't know. Then you have, I forget his name. He like delivers the mail, and he shows up like time and time again, but each time he comes on, it's funny. You have Linda's ex-boyfriend. They were briefly engaged, is what, quoting the show, briefly engaged, and he's a health inspector, and he torments Bob. He basically holds a grudge against Bob because he stole Linda away from him. So that's one thing. Anyway, this was just a short video because I wanted to get a video out before the end of the year, and this was just just me talking about Bob's Burgers. I should talk about the end of the year. Let's switch this over. 2016. It had its ups and downs, mostly downs. 2016. I'm sorry, I'm being nosy. 2016 had so many celebrity deaths. Rest in peace to all the celebrities that passed. ones that passed was George Michael, Debbie Reynolds, and Carrie Fisher, which is Debbie Reynolds' daughter. Just like, wow. Besides all those deaths, this year I grew, basically. I mean, I grow every year, but I feel like this was the year where I grew the most, did stuff for me, and just enjoyed myself, learned how to enjoy being alone by myself. It's been a great year, besides everything bad that's happened, you know, the election and all the all that stuff that's been happening around the world. But I'm hoping 2017 is the best. The next time you see me, it will be a 2017 video, and I'm hoping to make that one something grand. I'm hoping. You'll probably see me try some Asian food next, like Asian snacks. I don't really try them. But 2017 is around the corner, basically in 2 days. 3, when you really think about it, because it's the 29th, so 30th, 31st. New Year's Eve is in 2 days. I'm excited. I gotta work that day, earlier that day. I'm not leaving the house because the last time I left the house, it was crazy. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.